But hey, a rainy day at Disney World is still a good day. So we are going to go for a stroll around the Magic Kingdom and see what is going on in this soggy Saturday. Thanks for joining me. Appreciate your being here. As a Floridian, I should know better that a 10% chance of rain means it's going to rain, but I did not bring a rain jacket or an umbrella. So a little bit of a delay as I waited in the rain to get into the Emporium to come and check out Disney's fine selection of umbrellas and have a chance to walk around a little bit, see what's going on. So I appreciate your being here. Soggy day, but still a nice one. And even with the wet rain, the view down Main Street, USA is really nice. I think we're getting some runoff from the storms that are going to pass to the south of the state, but that's okay. Richard from YouTube and Samantha, hello to you. Thank you for joining me today. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Emily, good morning from Virginia. Thanks for being here. Welcome to Walt Disney World. Diane, good morning. It's a soggy day, but hey, still a good one. So I had an appointment this morning, so I was a little late in that respect, and then had to wait to get into the Emporium to buy an umbrella, and was late in that respect. So today's episode could be titled Better Late Than Never, but still a good day. Kristen, hello to you. Says 2.5 weeks to go. That is great. Always good to hear people have their trips coming up. Edward, hello to you from Georgia. Amy Beth says, sorry it's raining. Yep, still good to be here. Susan, good morning to you. I always like to see your photo there. That's fun. Muppet fun. Richard from YouTube, hello to you. David says, looks like the weather here is the same as your weather. Yeah, it's a rainy day. Lawrence from Canada, welcome. So because it's a rainy day, I suspect that most people are flooding into the attractions. So we're going to hang a right, head through Tomorrowland, see what's going on over there. Hey, Paul, hello to you from the UK. Jennifer says, looks more crowded today. Could be. You know, it took a little bit longer to come in the park. Everything just took a little bit longer. So longer to get through the auto toll gates, longer to get through the temperature screening, longer to get through security, longer to get on the monorail. And I'm not sure if it's because it's such a beautiful day and people are out, or maybe just more people are coming out. Whatever it is, though, it does seem like a busy day here in the Magic Kingdom. Charlotte from London in the UK, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. And Lawrence says, misses all the Disney fun. Glad that I could bring you a little bit of Disney fun to your device wherever you are watching. Patricia from Connecticut, hello to you. So the rain has been very on and off today. When I parked my car, it was sunny, looked good. Checked the weather app, said 10% chance. I said, all right, I'm going for it. That was not a good choice. So now Disney has $13.98 of my money for this umbrella that I'm using, but it is worth it. Glad to do it. Lee from Long Island, hello to you. And Teresa from Pennsylvania says, thanks for bringing some Disney magic. Happy to do it. You know, the other thing is, now that I've got my umbrella, I think the rain is going to stop. So that's a good investment. Tina from Illinois, how's it going? Gail from Ocala. Jenny, good morning to you. Thanks for joining me here in the Magic Kingdom. So we're going to hang a right. We're going to go through Tomorrowland, check out what's going on here, head over to Fantasyland. We'll see what the lines look like for Small World and or Peter Pan. That may be where we go. George says, do we hear about the Pin of the Month Club? George, I think you must have watched a video before. And you, my friend, get the award for prompting the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club today. If you want a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Carla from the UK joining on YouTube, hello to you. Cindy asks, does the umbrella have a Mickey on it? It actually does. It says Disney Parks. Maybe you can see, yeah, Disney Parks. So these are worldwide umbrellas. Kind of fun. Tammy said, don't they shut down the rides? It depends on the attraction. So attractions that go outside often do get shut down. So Big Thunder Mountain as an example. But indoor attractions can keep on going. Space Mountain an example there. Allison, hello to you. Joe said, can't wait to get back. It's going to be a few years before that can happen. Joe, I hope it happens quickly for you. Glad that I can share a little bit of Disney with you right now. Dolores says, how did I get tickets? So as a pass holder, you have to get a Disney Park Pass. Well, actually, as anyone who wants to come in, you need to get a Disney Park Pass. Disney Park Pass is your reservation for one park on one day. As a pass holder, I was able to snag one for today. Very thankful for that. They come and go. So if you are staying at a Disney Resort hotel, or if you are purchasing a day ticket, for most days, chances are pretty good you'll be able to get a park pass, especially if you plan a bit in advance. For us pass holders, though, it's a little bit more hit and miss. You just have to watch for availability. Frank said, are they going to extend the park hours? So I actually posted an article last night at worldofwalt.com that Disney made 2 changes to hours. One is starting November 6th, the Magic Kingdom is going to be open 1 hour later. I believe it's going to be till 7. I have to check my numbers. And Epcot is actually going to be open 1 hour later, but they're going to open 1 hour later as well. They'll be open from 12 to 8. It's kind of an interesting change. Jojo, hello to you. And Bonnie from Kentucky, welcome to the Magic Kingdom. A lot of people are huddled under wherever they can get out of the rain. Looks like the Carousel of Progress is going to be a very popular attraction today. Great place to enjoy some Disney history and stay out of the rain too. So the People Mover over here to the left is still not operating. It's going to be down for a while, but good to see that it's getting some love. Can't wait till it comes back. Elle, or Ellie, I'm sorry if I'm getting your name wrong, says, looks busy. Yes, it does. Beryl said, glad to be with me this morning. Beryl, it's good to hear from you. Thanks for being here. Tammy said, hope you don't mind, shared to a page. No, I actually appreciate that very much. It's one of the best ways to get the words out. So to all of you who share the broadcast, thank you very much. It's something I truly appreciate. Also enjoy all the comments, especially a great way to chat back and forth. And thumbs up, likes are welcome as well. All right, so now I'm getting my money's worth on the umbrella. Even though I'm walking underneath the track where the People Mover, I can see the rain's coming down. Jim from Oakland, California, hello to you. Hope you are well. Cindy says, Carousel of Progress is a favorite. Saw it at the 1964-65's New York World's Fair. That is cool. We got to see Disney history when it was happening. Tremendous. All right, even with the umbrella, the rain's coming down pretty hard right now, so I may slow down the pace. We'll just look out a little bit. It's hard to see, but past the People Mover tracks, you can possibly make out the construction crane for Tron, and the Gravity Building, or the indoor portion of that new attraction, is peeking up just beneath where the People Mover roof is. It's exciting to see the construction continues on Tron. Can't wait to see it when it opens. Crystal says, a soggy day. It is. Carol Ann, the deluge. Carol Ann knows her Disney history. Very cool. Debbie, never been before. Debbie, hope you get a chance to check out Disney World one of these days. It is a great place. JM says, sorry it's raining. Thank you for that. I just wasn't quite as prepared as I should have been. Judy said, rain or shine, the Magic Kingdom is mine. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Thank you so much. Robin said, can't wait for Tron. I am looking forward to it as well. I think it's going to be an amazing attraction. It is a clone or a sister of the one that already operates in Shanghai, but it looks like a really fun attraction. Miguel from YouTube, good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Patrick says, great day for the Disney Ducks. That it is. This is a day made for a duck, that's for sure. All right, looks like it's not so much the deluge out there, so we're going to keep on going. Davis said, cool that I'm streaming broadcast on his TV. Wow, that is cool. Thank you for watching. Hopefully in glorious Technicolor. This new app that I'm using does a simultaneous broadcast to Facebook and YouTube and Twitter at the same time, and it seems to catch maybe a higher quality broadcast than maybe the previous application I used, which was Facebook. Rebecca is calling the ducks with a quack. Perry said, waiting for California to open, so appreciate the broadcast. Yeah, I'm happy to do it. It'll be interesting to see when the sister park at Disneyland in California, Disney's California Adventure, is going to open. Seems like Disney is making preparations so that when they get the word from the state out there, they'll be good to go. Dawn from Fort Smith, Arkansas. Thank you for joining me today. It's kind of a wet and rainy day. It's okay though. Holly from Pembroke Pines. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Cassie said they stream on the TV as well. Very cool. So I hope that you get a good quality image out of it. Technology is amazing. All right, Tomorrowland Speedway, 5 minutes. That actually was a candidate for what I was going to do today. But I think I'm probably going to get a little bit wet in multiple places if I do that. So we're going to continue on, see if we can find something inside. I'm sort of headed towards either Small World or Peter Pan. We'll see what the wait times look like. Al says, are there any character meets? For the most part, no, not as you would traditionally see them. So things like Princess Fairy Tale Hall or Meet Mickey on Town Square, those things are not operating right now. There are a few character-based meals where it's a little more like a character walk-by than it is a meet and greet. So no hugs. Also, you can often see characters up on the second floor of the Main Street USA train station. There are other places like in the Canada Pavilion at Epcot where characters will often be socially distanced. And you can see them in the cavalcades which come by here in the Magic Kingdom. So there are opportunities to see characters, but not in the same way as a traditional meet and greet. No autographs, no hugs. Tina, hello to you. Dawn says, granddaughter due in January. Can't wait to start planning her first Disney vacation. That is exciting. Karen is voting for Peter Pan. Okay, we'll see what the wait time looks like as we make our way over. When I turn around here, you can see that the Speedway is still operating, even in the rain. You can see cast members out in rain ponchos. People are still having a good time. Debbie said, saw the Dapper Dans are scheduled to be back. I saw that as well, Debbie. That is very exciting news. They're going to be back for the Halloween celebrations as the Cadaver Dance, which is always a lot of fun. Of course, no Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party this year, but Disney has announced that they will be decorating the Magic Kingdom for fall, and there will be some special merchandise, special sweet treats, cavalcades, so it'll be fun. Not exactly the same, but still fun. Laura says, it's a small world then. The song will be stuck in her head all day. That is what happens. Shawnee, hello to you. Ted said, I did Peter Pan on the last trip to the Magic Kingdom. This is true. I almost feel like I need to get my Peter Pan in while the wait times are not 1.5 hours. But we'll see. We're going to make our way over, check it out. Kelly says, so ready for fall. Yeah, it is a great season. Actually, now that September has hit, maybe it's my wishful thinking, but it seems to me that the temperature is down even a couple degrees here in Central Florida. Instead of 90s, mid-90s, we're seeing upper 80s, which, hey, that's fall, right? That's fall for Florida. Okay, Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh's got 40 minutes. That's a pretty good long wait to see Mr. Pooh, but still fun time. Krista loves Small World. Cindy's voted for Peter Pan. Denise asks, Denise, I'm sorry if I've gotten your name wrong. Are there any parades? So technically, no, there are no parades throughout the Walt Disney World resorts, but here in the Magic Kingdom, they do have something called a cavalcade. So when I first heard that, I thought, well, what's the difference between a parade and a cavalcade? So a parade is scheduled for a certain time. It's normally a pretty big event with maybe 15, 20 different floats and units. A cavalcade, on the other hand, is not scheduled. It's usually just one parade unit that goes down the street. And if you catch it, you catch it. It's kind of fun. The advantage is it doesn't draw a big crowd, so people can social distance. Disadvantage is it's a pretty quick event, but I kind of like it. It's sort of fun. You don't feel like you have to camp out for a half hour to be able to catch a cavalcade. You just sort of catch it when it goes by. Ryan's voting for Small World. Christine is voting for Small World. Okay, keep your votes coming. I think likely whichever has the shorter line is what I will probably do. I'm tempted to do Haunted Mansion, but I'm also very concerned that you're just going to see a bunch of black on your screen. It's just not going to translate very well. Experience with Haunted Mansion is a little bit different. You walk through the stretching room, and yeah, you don't get to see that part of the story, but you still get to do the ride through in your Doom buggy. George says, pick up a Dole Whip. George, you got it. Send me your fax number. I'll drop it in the machine to you. Carla said, any ride will do. Carla, thank you for being an agreeable sport. Appreciate that. Mickey's PhilharMagic up and running. 30-minute wait time. Fun show if you haven't seen it in a while. I saw it a couple weeks ago. Really enjoy it. Ron is voting for Haunted Mansion. Barbie for Small World. Donna said, never got to ride Peter Pan. Wow. I hope that you do one of these days. Okay, it looks like the line for Small World is stretching way out here to Pinocchio Village House. That is very interesting. Or, oh, maybe that's just the line to get into the Village House. I guess I got those mixed up. Sometimes with the social distancing, the lines stretch so far, it's hard to know where they begin and end. All right. Don says, looks packed. It is a busy day here for sure. All right, Peter Pan's got 35 minutes. We will compare that to Small World. I actually have not been on Small World since the reopening, and they have put in some plexiglass dividers between the different components of the queue. So even though I can see the line stretches way out here, with social distancing, it's probably not as long a wait, but we'll see. And Small World, 40 minutes. Can you believe it? Wow. Interesting times we live in. All right, so it may be Peter Pan again. I can't believe it. I cannot believe Peter Pan has a shorter wait time. But the other option, I guess, would be to go and check out the riverboats. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. So I gave you a choice of A or B, and now I'm choosing C. All right, we're going to go into Liberty Square and see if we can get on the Liberty Bell. Looks like she's parked out there right now. Karen said you're great. Karen, you're great too. Thank you so much. Tracy said 40 minutes. I know, isn't that crazy? I think part of why the lines sometimes seem so goofy these days depends on the sort of capacity that the attraction itself can have. So Peter Pan, each flying ship is individual and it can hold one party. So the capacity of the ride itself is probably very similar to what it was before. With It's a Small World, though, they can only put maybe 2 parties in one ship, so the capacity compared to what it is originally is very reduced. So, a sign of our crazy times. All right, I'm going to check out whether the Liberty Bell is actually in motion. It looks like it's just parked, which is probably not a good sign. Judy said, riverboat's good choice. Thank you so much. Kathy said, my comments aren't showing up. Kathy, I can see your comments. Sometimes they take a little while. The comments that I see are actually filtered out by the platforms, so I have enough time to read them. Otherwise, there'd be too much spinning by real fast. Oh yeah, this looks like a down moment. All right, so A and B didn't seem to work out. C isn't an option. Let's head into Frontierland, see what's going on for D. Yes, the Liberty Bell is on a little hiatus right now. Eugene from Cincinnati, Ohio has got 80 days to go. Hey, Eugene, get some Skyline chili for me. I miss it.
Thank you for visiting us today.
Barbara said, lots of people. Sherry said, enjoying the stroll. Thank you, Sherry. Even though we actually haven't done an attraction yet, it's fun just to wander a little bit. I've got an idea for Plan D. We'll see. Hi, thank you. You want to say hi?
Hi.
Hello. You want to say hi on the broadcast? Are you watching right now?
Yeah.
So you can watch yourself say hi. So where are you from?
We're from Alabama.
Alabama, good. You having a good trip?
We are.
A little soggy?
It'd be nice if it was a little drier.
Yeah, I know. Here's my $13 umbrella. So.
Perfect.
Well, thank you for saying hi. I appreciate it.
Enjoy it. We were so excited when we saw you were here today.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I hope you have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, Mike said big thunder. I think I envision raindrops coming at me at 30 miles an hour. Barbie said, shameless plug time. Barbie, you are a lady after my own heart. If you'd like to have a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pintothemonthclub.com. Jeffrey said, where am I eating? You know, this is always a very important question that is high in my list of priorities. And right now, I don't know what the answer is. Sometimes I just kind of skip all the vegetables and go straight to the confectionery, kind of see what they have in a case. I kind of hope or suspect there may be some fall flavored treats there right now. Okay, Plan D. You know what Plan D is? You might be able to see it up here straight ahead. Country Bear Jamboree. Natalie's voting for Jungle Cruise. That's a good idea too. Actually, a very good idea. Tim says, see the bears. Beryl's voting for Country Bears. I think that's what it's going to be. Unless they have a 2-hour wait, there's going to be an opportunity to be inside, check out the show, which I haven't seen in a while. And it looks like it may be open. Jack said, turkey leg, turkey leg. This is a good idea. Those turkey legs are gargantuan. 1 to 2 meals right there for a big hungry guy. Melissa says, woohoo for CBJ. All right, 12 minutes to the next show. That's not too bad. Maybe I can just walk over here to Splash Mountain for a minute. My guess is I'm not going to get blocked out of the next show. So I'll take maybe 4 or 5 of those 12 minutes and wander around just a little more. Carol's got $13 umbrella. Is not so much. Walmart has umbrellas that much there too. Yeah, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just the idea that I have one. I actually have 2 sitting in my car right now. I just didn't think ahead. I really should know better. But, you know, I helped Disney increase its profits just a tad today. So, Mr. Chapek, if you're listening, you can send the thank you card to P.O. Box 470659, Celebration, Florida 34747. Karen says the sun is coming out. Yes, it is. Keith asked if any more shops are opening. You know, it's a little bit of a hit and miss. Sometimes you go by and a shop is open, sometimes it's closed. There are still locations that are not open, but a lot of the big hitters are. The Emporium was open this morning doing a very brisk business in ponchos. All right, Splash Mountain, which has been incredibly popular since the reopening, given the fact that at some point, which is still to be determined, it's going to go down for a refurbishment and a retheming. But fun attraction. It's always great to watch people come down the flume. We'll watch for a second. Chef identifies Splash Mountain. Craig, Karen do as well. You know, I think one time I actually did do a broadcast of Splash Mountain and my phone survived. I'm not sure that it really should have. Darlene shared the broadcast. Darlene, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. One of the best ways to get the word out, so thank you. Paula said, glad to see the sun is coming out. Me too. Eileen says, not as many screams. Yes, this is true. Normally when you've got 12 people in a boat, you get more screaming. But now, not quite as much. All right, we're gonna go back, get in line for the Country Bear Jamboree. Todd's got a rainy day in Iowa. Got a rain all over the place. It actually looks like maybe the rain has stopped. The sun is out. That's nice. A lot of people are still in their rain ponchos. Don't blame them. I'm going to keep my umbrella handy though. All right, let's head over to Country Bear Jamboree. It was 12 minutes a few minutes ago, so I'm guessing maybe 8 now. Hopefully I'll be able to get inside for the wait. We'll be able to check out some of the Country Bear artwork and enjoy a little downtown, hometown music. Susan asks, how long will Splash Mountain open? This is a very good question. I don't think we know the answer yet. Disney has not told us when that attraction is going to shut down, only that it will. It may be a while, especially since I'm sure a lot of budgets are up in the air right now all around Disney World. But plans have been on the drawing boards for quite some time. It'll be interesting to see how it all comes together. Gail says, what about Big Thunder Mountain Railroad? Yes, I did think about that, but today I think we're going to do Country Bear Jamboree, just because I haven't seen it in a while, and I did have a chance to go check out Big Thunder Mountain not too long ago. Okay, I think there's not an extended queue to get in. Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing great. Are you here for this Country Bear Jamboree?
Yeah.
Perfect. Just walk right in for me.
Thank you. All right, I am properly accounted for. Jennifer says, how is wearing a mask? You know, it's kind of stifling, especially at first, but in time, you get used to it. I've gotten more used to it. All right, so looks like you pick a dot, stand on it. Love to see the artwork here. Al said Kim is watching for the first time. So Al and Kim, thank you for watching. Kim, I hope you enjoy the broadcast. Most Saturdays, typically at 10, do a broadcast live somewhere from around the Walt Disney World Resort. These days, it's live on both Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, so you can pick your platform. Today, I was late because I had an appointment, and then, well, things were just slow getting in. And then it was raining, and I had to buy an umbrella. Agnes, good morning to you, says daughter and family are arriving this morning for a vacation. That is awesome. Hope to have a really good time. Bob and Rita said, rain is good for the flowers. This is true. Gail says, don't feed the bears. Yes, good advice for sure. Patrick says, Country Bears is a favorite thing to do in Frontierland. It is a great show. Really enjoy it. Even as it has been adjusted through the years, still a lot of fun. Maria says, loves the Country Bears. Okay, the lobby is not packed as it normally would be. Charlie, hello to you. Thank you for being here. Mandy says, never seen the Country Bears and been going to Walt Disney World for 10 years. Well, you're in for a treat today. This is a fun show. Keith said, the weird thing, the time for Small World is 40 minutes. Peter Pan is 35. It is weird, I know. It's very weird. Victoria's going in December. Any advice? So I hope you have a wonderful trip. December is a great time to come. Disney parks will be decorated for Christmas time. In a normal year, I would say pack your patience because the parks are typically most crowded in the time between Christmas and New Year's. This year, with park pass reservations required, I think it's going to be a different experience. So you won't get parades, you won't get fireworks, but you will probably get to see and do a lot more. My guess is that park hours will be longer than they are today, but not as long as you would typically find during a peak season. I would say make sure that you stay tuned to Disney websites, the Disney official website, so you can get the latest information about operating hours and procedures. Things have changed since the reopening, and I suspect they will continue to change. Brad said, any word on when fireworks will start up again? No, I have not heard anything about that. My guess is that it's not going to be anytime too soon. So I believe that social distancing is going to be in place for some time. It would not surprise me until at least the end of the year, maybe further. And until they're able to kind of get some okays from government agencies and the CDC on the procedures they need to follow, I don't think we're going to see parades and fireworks back for a while. Bonnie says, misses the Country Bears? Should be just a couple minutes more before we get our chance to go in and see them. I can see a little green light blinking over there. Sue said, heard no Mickey's Christmas party this year. Sue, you are right. There's not going to be a Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party this year, just as there is no Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So those hard-ticketed events are really built on the idea of special offerings that sort of pack them in, special fireworks, special parades, and that just can't happen.
Howdy, folks. The show's going to start in a few minutes. A few reminders. Please stand behind the yellow lines as the doors do open by themselves. The first 2 rows are for our wheelchair parties, and the seating that is available, please sit in between the safe pedestrians. Thank you.
Michelle asked if I'm going to sing along. I'll try to do it so that you don't hear, because I don't want your ears to bleed. Ron says, Country Bears is a great show. That it is. Bill says, maybe an Emporium walkthrough? Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Sunny says, what's my favorite song? Sunny from YouTube, thanks for being here. I would say Mama Don't Whoop Little Buford. So that's a song that I was happy to hear they didn't cut last time. Not sure what the longevity of that song is going to be. May not be the most politically correct, but it's just kind of fun. I think it's done tongue-in-cheek, so it's just kind of fun. Nicole says, always watch the Christmas parade on television. Yeah, you know, that raises an interesting question. So each year Disney typically tapes the Very Merry Christmas Parade and shows it on Christmas Day. So I don't know what it's going to be like this year. Krista said, how are the crowds? Today it seems, you know, a little more busy. I would suspect that Disney has maxed out crowd capacity based on the park pass reservations that they offer. Yeah, a good number of people here. Certainly not like in the olden days, but definitely a lot of people. Hope says politically correct is way overrated. Tracy, all the guys that turn me on, turn me down. That's a fun song too. Yeah, there are a lot of classic songs here. A lot of fun ones. Blood on the Saddle's getting some votes. Another good one. Sherry said, enjoyed watching the videos. Thanks for giving everyone a peek of what's happening. You are very welcome. It's my pleasure to do that. I appreciate your being here. So, for those of you who are new, typically we'll do a live broadcast Saturday mornings around 10, give or take. Wasn't the case today, but usually. Live on YouTube, live on Facebook, live on Twitter. If you don't catch it live, though, you can go back to any one of those platforms and catch the replay. Linda, Tears Will Be the Chaser, yes. Also, a classic song. A lot of good ones here in this show. Tracy's looking forward to seeing Big Al. Big Al is a great character. Glad that we're getting a chance to say hello to him. Jim says, usually go in September. Victoria, once upon a time, Saturday was the busiest. Maybe that will be so again with social distancing. Could be. So Disney at this point, I'm sure, is relying to some extent on locals and annual pass holders to bring in the turnstile clicks, so to speak, even though there aren't really turnstiles anymore. And a lot of those people are only available on Saturday. Claudia, good morning to you. Says, thanks for taking us to the Magic Kingdom. It is my pleasure. Faith, hello to you in sunny Vermont. We could use some of your sun today in rainy Florida, but hey, still a good day to be here. All right, I suspect that we'll be heading into the theater any moment now to be able to check out the Country Bear Jamboree. Susan says it is windy in South Florida. Yeah, I think you're probably getting some of the effects of the storm that's going by. I think we are too here. Gary, good morning to you. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Stacy said, just logged on. How are the crowds? Oh, coming later today. I hope you have a good day. So a lot of people, actually. I mean, definitely more than after the initial reopening. I suspect that the park is probably at its new reduced capacity. Just, yeah, wherever you go, you kind of see crowds. Gary says, love the Pin of the Month Club. Gary, thank you for that. Taryn from Canada. Sorry that I'm getting your name wrong. Dawn said, no gingerbread houses this year. Yes, that is a sad development. It's always fun to go into the Grand Floridian and hang out near the gingerbread house and just take in the smells. Cindy says, thank you for all I do. It is my pleasure. I appreciate your being here. All right, we are headed into the theater. Try to get kind of a seat here.
All the way close to the top.
Don't trip.
I don't want.
Yeah, we're gonna sit all together.
All right. So once the show starts, I will be quiet as usual, so you and everyone else can hear what's going on.
You gotta go up front.
Marie says, finally broke the triple digits, 94 days to go. That is great. I hope you have a great trip.
Come on, sit. Come on.
Okay, so every other row is blocked off here in the Country Bear Jamboree, and there are spots marked on the seats where you should not sit, and people can sit in between. Lauren says the suspense is killing her. Rhonda said, rainy day, couldn't walk with the aunt, so it's a good day for cleaning. Good for you. Glad to hear you're doing something productive. Terry is getting ready with a yeehaw. And Jason is excited about Country Bears. Me too. Looking forward to it. It looks like the crowd is mostly loaded into the theater. I suspect we'll be hearing from some folks hanging around pretty soon, if you know what I mean. Christy said, gotta be here on Sunday? Wonderful, have a great trip. Tracy, never had a chance to see Country Bears. I'm glad you're getting a chance to check it out now. You have to check it out live next time you come. I think we're ready for some announcements and the show will begin.
Howdy, folks.
Howdy.
And welcome everybody to Country Bear Jamboree. I just wanted to remind you that there is no hibernate, no bear hunter, and no flash photography, as bright flashy lights do make the bears unbearable. Also, for the courtesy folks around you, make sure that face coverings are worn at all times. Now then, I need everybody's help to let our bears know it's showtime. So put your hands together, stand on feet, and on the count of 3, and maybe go yeehaw. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yeehaw!
Now, Buzz, be patient. Yeah, we ain't going anywhere anyhow. We're kind of hung up here.
Give me a little intro there, Gomer. Howdy, folks. Welcome to the one and only original Country Bear Jamboree, featuring Mid-Americana, our musical heritage and past. And right now, I give you a assorted of executioners of music and song, the 5 Bear Rolls. Ready, boys? Zeke and Zach, Ken, Fred, Byron, and Tennessee. Zake's playing on banjo and a tapping with his feet. A banging on the dish pan with a real old country beat. Zach is all on the fiddle with a crooked hickory bowl. When the spirit moves that good, he can make that fiddle go. Rope Ted is on corn jug, now in that barrel blow. He also plays the washboard with the halo. And Big Fred's playing mile off, he plays it down the side. He never took a lesson, he just picked it up from there. And little old Tennessee Bear is a feature on the line. Sounds just like a guitar, but it's only about one string. So clap your hands up, stomp your feet, and try to keep right with it. What's your favorite bear makes while it's real country bear roll?
like no crowd.
And now, a heart-rending ditty by our old round of song, Little Lips McGraw. Sing it, Mac.
I got a woman, she's got me. Whatever we do, we both agree. She ain't pretty, but I ain't too. The things we like and the things we do. My woman ain't pretty, but she don't swear none. She's kinda heavy, don't weigh a ton. She's my woman through and through. I love her only 'cause her heart is true.
Mama don't whoop if you hurt. Mama don't pound on his head. Mama don't whoop if you hurt. I think you should shoot him instead.
Fight! Yes, folks, we only have high-class stuff on this show. And now, here's a special treat out of Tampa. Our own Trixie.
Tears will be the chaser for your wine. After you leave this love of mine, bright lights and taverns, that's where you'll spend your time. And tears will be the chaser for your wine.
How long is forever? How soon is now or never? How long will these heartaches linger on? And how long will my baby be gone?
Well, here they come. Those little sunbonnets from the Sunshine State, Bunny, Bubbles, and Beulah.
Every time I meet a guy who gets me shook, all I ever get from him's a dirty look. It's the same way everywhere I found. All the guys turn me on, turn me down. All the guys turn me on, turn me down. Nothing waits for me that I found. It's the same way everywhere I see. Nothing ever seems to work for me too. Bum, bum.
My. Yeah, here she is, back in fact. Dedicated and different daughter of the Dakotas. Last of the big-time swingers. Swinging 10 hours.
Well, there he goes, he hardly knows the heart he's breaking. I talked to him, but I don't think he understood. Oh, just forget about the plans that we were making. Heart, we did all that we could.
Y'all come up and see sometime. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I find a ladder, I'll be right up. and a great big balloon of blood on the ground.
Walking over mountaintop Tennessee, green stallion, black and green, lights in the boat so you can be free. Time in the bar, taking on the green. Davy, Davy Crockett, killed by frontier. Off through the woods he's marching along, clanking up yards and singing a song. It's perfect.
Well, as you can see, we're just one big happy family. Well, folks, this concludes our show. So thanks for bearing with us to the Bear Jamboree. What do you say, Sammy?
I say, y'all come back. Yeah?
Alrighty, come on, come on, Bear Jamboree. Right.
We hope that you'll be coming back again. When you come in to see us now, glad. We've done our very best for you, just the bare necessities. We hope that you'll be coming back again. Come again, come again.
The welcome mat is always out to see you. It's fun. We hope that you'll be coming back again.
Don't forget to gather your belongings.
And your husband, too. It's been good to have. So long, folks.
All right, gather your belongings and your husbands. It's been good to have you. That was fun. Always enjoy that show. Suzanne says, loves it. Thank you so much. It's my pleasure to bring it to you. Thanks everyone for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed a little stroll around the Magic Kingdom. A little bit later than normal, but still fun. Oh, we have a little treat coming our way. Oh, or maybe we missed the treat. That was the music for the Rainy Day Cavalcade. And I don't see it, so maybe it had just passed by. All right. Okay, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you have a wonderful Saturday and a great weekend. Thanks as always for the thumbs up, the likes, the comments. Always enjoy chatting back and forth with you. And thank you for all the shares too. One of the best ways to get the word out. I wish you a wonderful weekend. I hope your upcoming week is a good one. Until next time, God bless.